Welcome to Bells Crossgar. Hi, my name is Stephen Kerr and I'm here at Bells Crossgar. Today I'd like to show you around this fantastic Renault Megane GT line. Here we have our 2019 Renault Megane. It's the 1.5 TDI. It's 115 brake horsepower and it's the GT line with manual transmission. Really is a stunning car, especially in that iron blue colour. It has approximately 8,651 miles with an average fuel consumption of 62.8 miles to the gallon. Just some of the fantastic features that this vehicle has include a digital speedometer with a 7-inch TFT screen, door boot opening warning lights, eco mode, exterior temperature gauge, multi-sense system, ambient lighting, drive mode selector, power assist steering, R-Link 2 multimedia system with an 8.7-inch touchscreen, TomTom navigation, voice recognition, Western European mapping, your smartphone integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and so many more features what we hope to run through as well. Starting at the driver's side front end, we can see those LED C-shape daytime running lights. We have our front fog lights, the iconic Renault Diamond along with the chrome grille. Moving around to the passenger side, we can see it has excellent bodywork, the silver caps on the wing mirrors, and also a quick glimpse at those diamond cut alloy wheels. Moving around now to the rear of the car, we can see it has rear sensors. Also we have our chrome tailpipe and a glimpse at those LED rear brake lights. Round to the driver's side, again bodywork is in excellent condition and those chrome window trims really do pop against this iron blue. Driver's side front alloy wheel is in excellent condition with a great tyre. Passenger side alloy wheel, great condition with a great tyre. Passenger side rear alloy wheel, again great condition with a great tyre. Driver's side rear alloy, great condition with a great tyre. As this is the diesel model, we can see our diesel filler pipe and also our AdBlue filler pipe as well. So nice privacy glass on the GT line. And what I would like to do now is to show you inside the boot. There's great space in the Megane GT line. You have this slip going in, which gives you a nice deep boot floor. And then underneath the boot floor, you can have your option for your tyre inflation kit. And also, if you do opt for a spare wheel, that will be in underneath. And into the right is your jack, wheel brace, etc. As you can see, 60-40 split in the rear seats. And it also has the ISOFIX anchor points for tethering to for your car seats. So looking into the rear of the car, we can also see that first glimpse of the interior lighting, the ambient pack. And coming in and having a look at the seats, there's nice contrasting stitching. You have the blue and then you have your grey in the centre. You can see those ISOFIX anchoring points as well. Your air vents just into the rear passengers and also a glimpse of those bucket seats in the front. Coming into the driver's side front door, we can now see we have our rear window locks, our one touch open and close for your electric windows, our power folding door mirrors we can see here. And our electrically operated door mirror buttons. Moving across onto your centre dash, we can see we have the passenger airbag deactivation switch, our light dim, our automatic wipers, our automatic lights, our fingertip controls for the stereo. On the left hand side of the 3-bar steering wheel, you have your controls for your cruise control or speed limiter, and on the right side, your infotainment system and also your trip computer. It's a 6-speed gearbox, and we just have a look over here onto our touchscreen. Now that we're inside the vehicle, we can see we have 8,773 miles on the clock. As you can see, we're currently just in a neutral setup, but we can change that to a few different settings. For example, if we go into sport mode, it does flick to the red dials. Go into comfort, it goes to that nice blue dial setup, and we can go to eco, It'll go to that illumined green colour as well, just to show obviously we're a green car. Back to neutral, it's just set up in those normal grey tones. And then into perso, which is more of a personalised function, and that goes purple. Now you can actually go in and amend these details. You can customise your modes. For example, we're in perso. So what I would like to do is, our second choice then would be sport. So if we go and we can amend potentially the colour packs and things like that as well. Also like to run through a couple of the different features here. If we can have a look on the centre dash, we're bringing up our shift indicator. Once the vehicle is started, you can then actually change that to your trip computer. We have our tyre pressure, our service intervals, our average miles per gallon, our distance travelled, our range to empty, current MPG, and then you can get an average MPG there as well. So moving across into the centre console, it's currently turned off, so we just have it up on the fan here. So this is our resting screen. We're in perso mode, so it is that purple colour. But if I were to press the power button, we come on and we have our safety and data privacy information. So this is just now on our normal screen. So as we're currently set up, we've no stereo or anything like that turned on. So if we press this home button here, brings us to home, and then we can go into menu. We can have a look at our nav, our multimedia, our telephone, our vehicle, system, and so on. You can switch between these screens. You can have it set up where you just have your aircon. You can have your maps. And then you can have just a blank screen there as well if you wish. So I want to go into menu and show you. So for example, if we go to navigation, we have just your map on, say for example. So nice big map screen on there as well. We can switch between 2D and 3D, of course. Very simple system to use. Go back out, we can press home, and we can look at, for example, our vehicle settings. We can go in and we look at our multi-sense, our driving assistance. We have our lane departure warning. We've got speed alert settings, and we've got our automatic high beam, so we can turn those things on here. Our lane departure warning settings, we can tune to low sensitivity, middle sensitivity, or high sensitivity. And we can also turn up that warning sound too. So back out, we can look at our parking assistance. So we have our parking sensors, which are all around the vehicle, and they're on. We can have different sound alerts. So a couple of different bings and bongs you can choose from, and of course then you can raise the volume or lower the volume of those. So back out now, we can have a look at driving eco. Get a bit of a lesson from the car as well. So obviously the previous driver didn't score very well on acceleration, but did well in gear change. So what we can do is we can reset those for each journey and just obviously go through our eco coaching. And that will help us be more economic in our everyday driving style. So we'll give you hints and tips on how to improve that. We can look at our tyre pressure. We can look at our onboard computer. So onboard computer, total distance travelled, our average speed and our average fuel consumption. We can then go and we can reset those figures, which will give us more of an accurate setting. Into our multi-sense setup, we can go current mode configuration. So we're in perso at the moment. So our steering, we can go in and we can set that for comfort, neutral or sport. Our powertrain, eco, neutral or sport. Our climate, our display. If we go into display, we've got 4 settings. That's 1, that's 2, that is 3, and that is 4. We can also look at engine sound design. So we can have it sounding more sportier. And of course then we can go in and look at our ambient lighting. We can change those colours here. And we can change the intensity. So if we have a look at that door card there, we can change the intensity of that up. And we can have it in the front and also the rear. So moving down now, we can see our touch controls here for our climate control. So if we go back out into the main screen, or sorry, for our home screen, we go across. It's nice just to have it on this big screen we can have a look at for us. Sorry, that was the stereo we were on, my apologies. So we can have a look here, and if we were to scroll up, we have our fan speed. So if I push the start button, this we can have it set to soft, normal or fast. We can change our fan speed by dragging that up or down. Oh, stereo's on now, let me see. We can have our air conditioning, we can have our recirculation, we can have a dual for passenger and driver. Moving down here, we've got our hazard warning lights, our central locking button, and also eco driving and your auto start stop. Just down below in this little cubby, we have 2 USB ports plus a 12-volt charger. Again, as advised, it is the 6-speed gearbox. We have our quick action button into our different drive modes, our electronic handbrake, and our speed limiter and cruise control. And underneath our armrest, we have additional storage in there too. And this armrest slides forward for that little bit more comfort. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video presentation on this incredible Renault Megane GT line in that beautiful iron blue. If you'd like to know any more information about this car, please get in touch. My name is Stephen Kerr and I'd be more than happy to help you out. Again, we're based here at Bells Crossgar. You can visit our website at www.bellscrossgar.com. Thanks.